Latin for bubbles. That's super good. That's a freaking zebra. You know what that means. Geodes. Maintain. All right, here we go. Colorado Chalcedony, Calcite. Chalcedony. Crystals. All sorts. Good stuff. Kind of post number 1 here. That's what we're looking for. Quartz geodes with calcite crystals. Woo! Crisp out here. Brisk. That's gnarly. I don't know what the heck's going on there. Calcite. Just shining. It's fluorescent red. Oh, we got some cacti. Ooh, look at that one. Not kind of. There's a bunch of calcite here. Calcite can look weird, like flowers. Or cute rhombic. Kind of like slanted cubes. It's the calcite. There's quartz crystals. What a cool place. Well, I see his deer tracks. That's good. Alright, got a little banded one here. Not too bad. Food for the tumbler. Good calcite today. That's a weird one. And they fluoresce bright red. So this is gotta be cool. Rhombic. Slanted rectangle. Here we go. Getting into the occurrence where there's crystals. Geodes, well, nodules. And all sorts of just cool stuff. Look at that. Really nice crystal formation on that one. They're covered in like really dark dirt. That looks yellow. Calcium carbonate's that white or yellow. Looks yellow in the camera, but it's white in reality. I don't know what's going on with that. we're looking for. Look at that geode just stuck in there. Quartz crystals. Nice. Gonna take some work to get that out of there. Some hard rock. Nodules. Let's see what's going on up here. This is occurring in volcanic andesite. Ooh yeah. See the calcite inside the geode. Working. Past workings. Email me with any questions. Look at that. That's the nodule right there. This stuff's hard. You can smell the sparks. Ooh. Calcite pop off. You need to go all the way around it and really need. Whoa. Never mind. Always safety glasses. Always. This is really hard stuff. See that Chalcedony. This is just the beginning. Alright, we're back. Good banded agate. Yeah. Could make a cab. Could tumble it. That's a good one. Let's see this. Hard rock quartz. Crystal geode formations. It's going to take some work to get it out of there. This stuff's friggin' hard. This is what it got me over here. Look at that. Cool calcite blades. Yeah. Alright, here we go with the cleaned up specimens. Some of the bladed calcite with quartz crystal clusters. This is the calcite, the bladed. Try to get a picture or video of the fluorescence. It fluoresces real bright red. Some of it's light pink. More. Which is nice. That'll fluoresce. Look really cool. Another outcrop. Calcite right there. It'd fall apart if I hit it, probably. Yeah. That's good. That's where the agates are forming. This takes some work to bust up, though. Hard andesite. Looks like my post is down. That big dead fir tree still standing up. I don't know what happened. It's actually the first time I've been out here. This mining season starts in September. Pay your annual fee. Annual maintenance fees due September 1st or something, and that's when calendar year starts. So it's the first time I've been out here. It's middle of what the heck. Yeah, had some A little activity. Look at that. My chewy. Somebody wants to chew on my paper or making a house in there or something. Knock the post over. It's not cool. Come on, bro. Yeah, mice, you know, normal. I love mice, yeah. This is the maintenance. You gotta make sure your post is sunk in the ground. This is the hard rock. Dig down to the hard rock. Backfill. And then Craven's rock cairns to support it. Because it'll fall over if you don't. And if you do. But this is the maintenance. That's how you do it. Maintained. Alright. A little bit of blow down. This discovery post. Secure. Alright, battery's getting low. Check out this bad baby. Geode as big as my hand. Nice large quartz points. This one's heavy. These red skin ones are kind of cool. They're just red on the outside. Usually like gray bands on the inside. Polish up great. They got that red skin, makes them look different. There's red skins, green skins out here, mostly clear, but just a Chalcedony wonderland. Oh yeah, that's a clear white banded one. Nice. All right, here's the big quartz nodule. Been all busted up. Look how big it is. It's still here. What a cool piece. So bright. Shadows are getting long. Batteries getting low. So keep it brief. Peace. Well, that was quick. Look at this nodule. Yeah, it's a good one. That's the size I like, you know, golf ball. Bigger than a golf ball. Like a that one's just sitting right there under the duff. Interesting patterns. All right, check this out. Just sitting in the duff there. This kind of blue botryoidal looking stuff. This stuff's cool. Mostly for specimens, but that's kind of where you get those patterns in the Chalcedony. If it layers up like that, these little bubbles. Botryoidal. Latin for bubbles. I just made that up. Alright. It's a really nice day out here. Just up in the pines. The firs, the spruce, the ponderosa, the bristlecones. Got it all out here. Yep, some have beetle kill. Come back with my chainsaw for those. Vroom, vroom. Alright, see you later. Good looking deer bed, elk bed. If I was a deer elk, That's where I'd hang out. Oh, check it out, we got chipmunks. Sometimes I'll walk long stretches and not see any. Don't see any Chalcedony or any agate. No Jasper, and then bam, whole bunch. So just keep walking sometimes, you know. Keep looking. Maybe find some. But this is an active mine claim. Ooh, look at that little bander. Ooh, I got turn into a chipmunk voice. That's good. That's super good. That's a freaking zebra. Small, but it's work. But it pays off sometimes. Woo, doggy. Yeah, that's gonna be the banded smoky with the red skin. Okay, got something cool here. Look how perfectly round this nodule is. I call them little brains. Sometimes they look like little brains. I believe they're almond shaped, technically. Almagoidal or almond, something like that. Yeah, it's like thin banded red skin, orange. Some orange. Oh, it smells so nice here. Sage. It's high mountain sage. You smell that? That's nice. Sweet. This is what I'm looking for. Small. That's the Jasper. Wanted to initially call it raspberry Jasper because it's kind of that raspberry, dark raspberry, almost purple. Well, definitely purple, but sometimes red. But I settled on moose Jasper. I run into moose out here. I've seen a handful. Little ones, big ones, come out of the shadows. Some kind of animals, I don't care. Probably elk or heard some bugles last year. This is a nice deer bed, elk bed up here in the sun. What's he doing up here? Checking out. Oh, okay, it's big. What's that? Yep, that's Chalcedony all the way around. See it glowing right there. Maybe not right there, but it's glowing. You know what that means. Geode, nodule E, agate E, host rock E. This, the more I look at it, it looks like it has purple in it. Just a little hint of purple in the quartz points. It was really dirty. It was totally black. I scrubbed it for a while with just a toothbrush and water. Calcite crystal structures there. Agate banding on the outside. White Chalcedony. Rust staining.
Could be some smoky or just dirt in this. Looks like citrine. Those ones in the middle look like purple. It's like a nodule. The backside's just as cool. This I'll show you that you could see kind of glowing.
This deer is just playing with agates. Oh, maybe opal-y or white Chalcedony there. I think he's got a little green piece. That's what we're looking for. Green. Ooh, yeah, shiny. Green, purple, red, yellow. All the colors fit together. Whatever, yeah, you know. But it's like, you know, you walk for a while, you don't see anything, and then bam, a deer bed full of Chalcedony. All right, we're back. Maybe a minute later. This is it. This looks kind of gray, but it's almost like a green Chalcedony. It's almost translucent. It's got a little purple in it. That's what I'm looking for. That makes great cabochons. Cabochon. Hopefully we find some really big ones that we can slice up with the slab saw. All that little stuff probably will go in the tumbler. Yeah. Chalcedony, it's like a vein nodule. It's probably a tumbler. Lapidary videos coming soon. Ooh, elk chocolates. These elk chocolates are old. Andesite with Chalcedony. Just makes you wonder what's underneath all these plants and stuff. So this is a load claim. Obviously I found those geodes and agates, calcite filled geodes, quartz crystal geodes in the host over there. This is interesting. Almost like a band of opal running through there. I found a little bit of common opal out here. Could be white Chalcedony crust. But the most exciting stuff I find is that purple Jasper moose. The moose Jasper. But I know there's all sorts of good stuff out here to find. Really, I found some citrine, like a plate, not quite a geode. Might have been a geode, but it looks flat. The whole thing. Okay, here we go. All right, this is a little bit of that common opal stuff. This is almost yellow. I bet it fluoresces, but don't have a black light with me. Looky here. Green, red, purple. Is that what happens? Green and red make purple? I don't know, but that is success right there. That right there makes all this hiking worth it. Motorbiking. Well, just being out here is worth it. Blue. Definitely found some stuff that looks blue. That could be the yellow mixing with the green. Not sure what minerals are creating these colors, but you can see red skin banded agates are same little tumblers. What a cool spot. Green, red, this is kind of that raspberry. I like it. That one might be a little too fractured to get cabs out of. Good cabs. But it would tumble nice. Interesting shaped one. Big enough to tumble. Alright, found this little geode. Might be a nodule. It's broken, so it's geode now. Look at the red skin. Interesting. But it's got gray bands. Whoa. Cool thin vein. Pretty clean. Yeah, this is a good area. I've had success here before, so I'm gonna take a good look and check in with you in a minute. See ya. Alright. About 5 seconds later. Nodule. Yeah. That's a good one. It's about the size I like to keep. And right here next to it, good banded agate. Ooh, it's a triangle. Got triangle bands. Woo woo, triangle. Bag is getting full. It's usually what happens when I get them out here. Take usually more than one bag. Trying to keep it light today. You see, these look just like what I'm looking for. Makes it difficult. Helps them blend in. Okay, less than a minute later. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Banded. Oh wow. Gotta get my phone out to do a close-up video. I don't know if this GoPro can even see those bands, but here we go. That's Moose Jasper right there. Look at the red, the purple. This one's more of a tumbler. Literally when I turned it off, I found this. This is a good green host. Wow, I like this one. That's a good one. See this banded? Yeah. And that green andesite. I wonder what's over here. A little too dirty to see right now. That's what we're looking for. Chalcedony with quartz crystals. Kind of like a geode nodule. That's the dirty side from the video. Not much there. Interesting though. Interesting. Kind of close. Let's see. The agate banding. Big green chunk. Lichens. What the heck? Oh! Looks like there was calcite there that popped out, left that bladed structure next to the quartz crystals, and then we got the botryoidal bunch of grapes in there. Real cool. Check this out. Yeah. Purple Chalcedony. Looks kind of gray here. I'll show you some pictures back under good lighting. Not these fluorescent. Check. Pull the phone around. What a nodule right there. Outside. Going up. And done. Alright, see it? That's a good raspberry, purple, blue, whatever. Got a little orange in there. Sun's going down. You see how close? You know, basically the same color as these, almost like holly bushes. I gotta find out what species and genus these are. Look, geodes right there next to them. Almost like a citrine geode. Awesome.
It's still wet. Is that citrine or just iron rust or iron staining? Not sure there's much of a difference. Scrub them with a little toothbrush. Dirt is real dark. Black dirt. These are eroding out of the hillside. This is the what appears to be the green andesite host lichen growing on it. It's been sitting there for a while. Banded agate. Goes through to like opal. White opal or white chalcedony and quartz crystals.
What a cool area. Oh look, see a nodule? Check this nodule. Oh, yeah, kind of plain. But this has been a real productive area for me in the past, so I always come up and check it first or when I can. Here we got so good in the host. This is in the red andesite, but you see those little nodules. That's a nodule. No one wants to go. Look, got a full bag. Pretty much. It's getting chilly. I'm gonna head out. See you guys later. Check this out, we got the sun and the moon. Great view. Some snow up there. Surrounded by nodules. Chalcedony nodules. Hopefully they're agates. Usually I'll just collect the banded ones. Looking like dark dirt, real dark dirt here. Sometimes the dirt is so green from the chlorite, or whatever, the green andesite, that it's just, the ground is just totally green sometimes. But then I'll change to red, lots of colors. Must be the minerals that are making up the color in these. Really cool Jasper. That's a cool one. Really dark andesite. Red, brown. Got a lot of those specimens, so I'll leave that today. Let's see what color this Jasper is though. Yeah. It's got good. It's a little gray, but there's some purple in there, so we'll put it in the bag and get it washed off, see how it goes. Slice it up, baby. Ooh. I don't know. Yeah. Almost looks like a quartzite. That might be good. I don't know. That's like gray, green. Maybe some red in there. Yeah. See how it goes. Everybody likes green. Yes, good band. a mind claim out here just to figure out the process. Have a good understanding how to do it. Turns out this is just like a great spot. I'm so excited. This is like a Jasper. Great. No, put that back. Maybe I'll get better next time. Wow, this sage smells amazing. Putting out the positive vibes. Positive sage vibes. Thanks, sage. Alright, my battery's low, so I'm just gonna do a quick one. Turn it off. But great color on this one. Looks like freaking candy. See ya. Oh no. Can't turn it off. That's a good nodule right there. Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Moose, whatever you want to call it. I like moose. Moose is kind of cool. Maintained.